Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a loft. So a loft requires different shapes, and then we're going to use OnShape to basically join all those shapes together. So first what we need to do is create a stack of planes. So if you've watched the video already on how to create a new plane, then just skip ahead to like halfway in the video. But just really quickly, I'll show you how to create a new plane. So what we're going to do is make like a bit of a bottle, like a vase, and we're going to use the top plane to do that. So when I make my new planes, I want them to be level with the top plane. So plane button there, and then just click on whichever plane you want. And I'm going to leave it as the default 25. I'm going to do the same process again from the next one up. And we're going to do 4 different shapes. Okay, so essentially we've got 4 pieces of paper that have got space between them, and now we're going to just sketch different shapes onto each of those. So I'm going to start with the base first, and then go to sketch, look at the top of that, and I'm going to start with a center rectangle in the very center, just to make it a bit easier down the track. But essentially you can do any sort of shape, not too complicated. So squares and triangles and circles work pretty well. So that's my base. So because I'm using a different feature, which is the loft, I'm just going to OK this sketch and then repeat the process for the other levels. So now go to the next plane up, go to sketch. And this one I'm going to put a bit of a circle in. And I'm going to stick within my guidelines of the base. And then again, just OK that sketch. Next plane up, go to sketch. I'm going to draw a bit of an ellipse on this one. And then OK. And then the very top, I'm going to finish with a bit of a triangle shape. And then go OK. So that's essentially our stack of sketches on our planes. So now what we need to do is loft that. So the loft icon is up the top left, this one here. So I'm going to click on that, and the main thing that it needs to worry about is what are the profiles. So select profiles in order from start to finish. So it's start to finish in order of what you want it to look like. Not necessarily the order that you drew the shapes in, but starting from the base and working up to the top. So I need to just click on the profile of my sketch. So you can see when I hover over it, it goes orange. Like that. And then when I OK this, I'll turn these planes up so we can see that a little bit better. But essentially we've got like funky, slightly twisted shape. If you had more layers, you'd get more of a twist, and it basically works from one little ledge of a line. It'll kind of twist the shape every time that happens. So you can see that this top triangle has twisted. So if you had more straight lines, like parallel to the base, then you'd have more of a twist in it. But essentially, Loft, you can use that to create anything that's got a smooth type of line. So if you're maybe trying to draw a mouse, like a Mac mouse or PC mouse that has like a nice shape curve to it, you could draw that. Any sort of bottle that has any sort of shape in it, you could use a loft to try and do that.